Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. I have some surprises. I'm gonna go certain places. You'll be, highly, you know what I'm saying, receiving of this entertainment. Anyway, let's get right into it. Come on in, y'all. Wipe your feet off. Sit on down. We're going to go back just a little bit. I'm not going to do the entire video. And where's my notes? Like I said, I come prepared. I'm not going to do the entire video. But this is just a reaction to Brunhilde, looking back at Biz Kids 101 when he was being interviewed by 504. What a day makes. What a day makes. You've got to see how he stood on the panel, and he's the utmost daddy. He was just so stoic and everything. After I go ahead and, air him out, we're going to go right into Slurpee Don and the hot knots. You sure, Slurpee Don? You want to fuck with the moon? You want to rumble with the... Okay. So let's get with the getting. This video is on Brunhilde the Gray's channel. I am subscribed over there, whether he believes it or not. A youngster, content creator, doing his thing over there. Where he stands now is not so much a fan of the Kwamiteville. I think he jumped off the raccoon planet. I think he jumped clear off of the raccoon planet. Clear off. Thank you so much for the likes. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I appreciate it. So Brunhilde the Gray jumped off of the raccoon planet and started to see things clearly. He can see clearly now. The dust has gone. Mm-hmm. He was once a fan of Sniffy Coke D. Not anymore. Mm-mm. From what I remember, he was a great fan of Busted Crust. I don't think anymore. That has to be confirmed. But in this video here, I went back, and sometimes it's good to go back so you could look forward at the BS. That's always good to do. I encourage anyone to do that. Dilly D over there calls it, what does he calls it? He calls it Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. Come on in, everybody. Let's go. Let's read. Let's get right into it, shall we? This was July 2024. July 2024. That would be a year to date. Give or take a week or so. Give or take a week or so. This would be a year to date. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Like the dope head say.
Let's read.
Here we go. This is Brunhilde. I'm going to go right in because, I couldn't find it. I mean, really, I've tried to look and find it. I don't know whether this is a channel that they took or what. Them scoundrels, boy, when they done with you, they done with you. And I don't know what they did with 504. Is this the one? Couldn't find it on her channel, but I found it here. I found a little something here, though. Not sure. I think this was the big one that they snatched. But here it is. Somebody had it. And we're going to go into it. Mr. Guilty. We're going to go into it. Yep.
Probation violation.
Go down.
Guilty.
I want to go down. Son.
Probation violation. Guilty. Look.
Go down. I want to go down. Son.
Please. The clip.
Release the clip. But even though everyone knew that his background at that time was, you talk about criminality when he was growing up. When our beloved Biz 101 was growing up, based on what he shared across the platform, at 16, regular children is in high school, sophomore. Sophomore? Yeah, getting ready to be a junior. But homeboy here is a testimony, and he didn't even want to be a testimony. And he was hiding it at the time until it all came out that he was on the S offender list. You know, boy, they were scrambling over there in Kwamakazieville. They were scrambling in Kwamakazieville. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, Biz 101, take that. You know, had to, go in hiding. He only went in hiding a few weeks, y'all. This is his life, YouTube. Him, along with D. Satan and the rest of them folks, that other lunatic over there that people believe he's better than, they have about 5-6 accounts just for trolling motherfuckers. If not 10. I mean, multiple accounts just to troll folks, y'all. Them type of people have multiple accounts. 5 may be the least. I mean, when these folks are invested, they are invested. So let's see a little bit of this clip where he is interviewed by 504 at the time. This is before he definitely threw her under the bus. Like they all did. These are serpents, y'all. Serpents. Let me see if I can get the chat up here. Let's read.
Man, y'all show her some love.
Y'all enjoy yourself in the chat. Let's get with this. Big head.
Thank you for pulling up, Trina.
Stop, y'all. I can't holler at everybody, so I'm gonna holler later.
Since before I even graduated high school. Yeah, because of my mouth and my attitude, as you guys can see on this platform.
Yeah, you got a fire ass temper. I'd say
yes, ma'am.
But let's talk about that real quick. Your temper, has that had any type of barrier in your life? Whereas, like for me, I get hot tempered, and it caused like family. I used to have a real bad temper, and they never wanted me around, and you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as I get a little something in me drinking or whatever, I just go off on my whole family and shit for real. And so, have you had any hardships like that? Like with anything that you do, anything? Let's say you do today. Was it because of the success and from what you looked at that you did wrong? Has that made you become the man you are today? Like things you may have gone through, good or bad?
Yes, I believe that was heavily on it.
What type of trouble your ass got into at school? Was you bad?
I used to stay in the office, in the principal office. I believe it was, honestly speaking, like I said, with me raising up, not with my real mother and father, with parents that weren't mine, but they were very good to me as a child. You know, my grandmother was paying them. I never went through the process of being adopted because she was helping, paying the people instead of me going through the system. So
listen to all of the misnomers that he shared with 504 at this time. A year to date. You talking about a liar? You talking about that it don't even matter at this point? Salute to everybody coming in. I'm jumping right in this content, y'all. And I'm scroll up and scroll down and holler at y'all, really. And, you know what I'm saying? Give you the respect, okay? So no disrespect to anybody coming in. I just want to go ahead into this content. There's a lot on my plate, and I don't want to waste too much time with this one. Listen carefully, everybody. Look at Slurpy Don here on the side. Slurpy Don, you sure you want to fuck with me? Do you see what I got in the chamber for you, man? Don't do it. Let's read.
I think I got a lock up. I don't take no disrespect. I always feel like I'm alone. So
at this time, they all loved it over there. They all loved it. They were all, if you went along with them, they embraced you to no end. And then when they turn on you, boy, whoo, you talking about serpents? You talking about motherfuckers that's over there that's slithering? Here we go.
I feel like if somebody disrespected me, I got to defend myself. I think that's where that comes from, the way I respond. I'm real laid back and chill, and it take a while before I get pissed. And then when I get pissed, I just go crazy. Yeah, I've lost a few.
Trust Biz, I see it, bro. I sound like an older nigga saying this shit. He supposed to be saying this shit. But it kind of sound like me a little bit, bro. I got a little temper, bro, but you feel me? I'm really a cool nigga, bro. But just don't, you feel me? I get on your ass for real, yo. But it's a certain way I gotta conduct myself online. Listen to that woman, come on now.
So like I said, Brunilda is not feeling that way today. Because they gave him a lot of passes at this time, y'all. They gave this rapist here with the background that we come to know today a lot of passes. A year ago, a lot of passes came to this man here. That's why he's still going live with all this bravado he got, regardless of what's being said about him. He don't give a shit at this point. He don't give a shit at this point. They don't care over there. Armando will continue. Hey, Biz. Who else? Well, you know how Garrick does it. Hey, Biz. It's just, how does this man learn about accountability? He ain't never said that he was sorry for what he did to that woman. He ain't never come up here and said on anyone's platform that he was ever sorry for what he did. Never. That he regretted it or nothing. And you know what they took? They took him saying, that motherfucker was slow. That's what he said about the girl. She was slow. Man, let's read.
Few jobs like this, my supervisor talked to me like they might be talking to me, telling me what to do, and I don't like the way they told me what to do, and I'm fucking, who the hell are you talking to? And next thing you know, I'm fired, and I got like, man, and I have to go through these processes. So when my son play basketball, if I don't like what's going on the court, I'm going off. I'm like, and they have to tell me this. You need to chill with that. But for the most part, though, I'm not that type of just yelling and screaming and hollering, so it hasn't held me back from like family functions or anything like that. People like to be around me.
When you did get in that, because I heard you say,
the funniest shit ever, bro, is them saying like, I remember that time on that panel, bro, and they was like basically trying to give B as an intervention, basically trying to just give him advice about controlling himself and all that. Man,
yes!
Shut that shit up, bro.
They were trying to give him the intervention. This man here. They were in the chat just trying to, supporting this friggin' reptile. Trying to give him an intervention, of all people. During this time a year ago, y'all, the pressure on Moonlight was strong. You talking about Clara over there throwing up information on me hard, y'all. Clara was over there passing my information to everybody. Everybody had my shit. Clara was throwing it up like it was no tomorrow. Garrick, the band from YouTube, joined in. Or I think he started first, and Clara, the child exploiting doxer, got in their feelings and joined in. It was a full court press against your girl here. But they want to give this motherfucker here intervention. Man.
I'm about trying to hear that.
That's
how people like to fucking argue back and forth on this bitch, bro. Bro finally said something. And now it's, you better calm down. You making the sector look crazy, man. Shut your ass up, bro. I don't see Biz text